Our next game that we have to showcase is one that caught my attention due to its art style and the trailer I saw for its gameplay. This is a 2D Souls-like called Vapor World Over the Mind. I don't know the full story about this one, but I was intrigued from the art style and the general look of it, and I was just like, well, it's got a demo. Time to give it a try. So, yeah, here we are. I'm gonna check the options. Oh, only volume? Okay. I guess we'll see how the other settings work, but that's like having a variety of option choices is always usually good for most games. So that's a note that I'd like to provide. Please add more options for possibly like display controls or what have you. It's good. It's just nice to have those. So yeah. But yeah, let's give this a go. I'm excited to give this a try. Because yeah, I spotted this game a few months ago in terms of its Steam page, and y'all know me, I typically like to browse Steam frequently, taking a proverbial shovel and just kind of go through the trenches of Steam to be like, all right, what demos can we showcase next? Hello? Is this a loading area? My PC is having a bit of a time. I think the game's needing to take a second. It crashed. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh dear. May have to, if it crashes again, then I may have to not do this one because I can't play a game that crashes like that. Like I didn't even get to gameplay yet. All right, let's try that again. Continue. Like I'm pressing buttons and nothing's working. There we go. Whew, that took a second. All right, created and directed by Young Kim. Okay. So that was a loading screen. It's just taking a bit to load. What probably isn't helping matters on trying to run this game is that my PC is on the older side. Art director Muna Choi. Lead programmer Kinam Kim, lead artist Mooney Choi. All right, how does the game run on stream? Animator, okay. So we get a big wrench to play with. Okay, so we've got to jump. What's our attacks? Can we check anything else here? Equipment, inventory settings, continue, quit title. Okay. So still no resolution changes. I see. It looks like it can be broken. So right bumper to attack. So it seems we have some kind of overheat bar from the looks of it. Extract. Engraved memories and thoughts become projections with more energy aggregated around the core of energy. What? Okay, so engraved memories extract, huh? Is this like Metal Gear Rising's Zangetsu thing? Cracks can be made on projections to create a gap to extract a core. I may not have been entirely off base. Oh god. Yeah, I was right. The animations are really good. Like, I really get a sense of how, I really get a sense over how, laborious lugging this wrench around is. Parry. Projections expressed in negative experiences are highly aggressive. Okay, so we're fighting projections. Parrying the projection's attack can cause more impact on the projection. Okay. Okay, so we have to attack just as they attack. Or we have to land an attack on them just before they attack in order for us to get to parry. Okay. Okay, so that's jumping. Lower posture. Lower your posture to reduce the possibility of being detected by the enemy. Lower posture inside the hiding point can pass through the enemy. Blitz. Before being discovered by the enemy, it is possible to extract the core in an instant. From the rear before being detected, blitz with right bumper. Oh, we click the left stick. Okay, I see. So yeah, it kind of is like Revengeance's steel life mechanic. Crack. If the projection... In the projection with cracks, steam type energy leaks out from the gap. The less energy condense is, the easier it is to expose the core. The more energy leaked, the slower the crack restoration rate. So, by that measure, I guess what we're supposed to be able to do, or I suppose what that means is like, hey, more steam released means, oh shit, I'm dead. More steam released means the enemy has a higher chance of getting broken. My guess is, I don't know. The tutorials, I could use some help on the terminology. Yeah, we know this. Okay, so I guess the major difference is that we do not get a full heal off of doing this. Oh, we do have a block. I should be using this. I'm trying to figure out how we heal. Okay, so we seem to be in some kind of war setting. I don't know if we're meant to be like a survivor of a recent attack or what. like the outline of the character just to indicate how we're hiding, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're freeing people. There we go. Whew. Oh. Oh, you're still going. Okay. So you're a boss, I guess. Somehow didn't get hit that whole time. Whew, intense memory. A lump that is neither cold nor hot is emitting energy with a blue flame. It was about to vaporize, but it's maintaining its form. In detail, various face-shaped figures are swaying. Sometimes the core of a projection expressed in a particular memory does not vaporize and remains in a lump. It looks like it's going to be used. Hey people, you can run now. I took care of them. Go save, I guess. I don't know. Go to a Waffle House. That'll defend you. Yeah. Go to your nearest Waffle House in the event of an ongoing wartime situation. More weapons to pick from, because as cool as this wrench is, it is really slow. Okay. Let's try that again. How much health do I have to start again? Okay, so that is a use item button. Okay. But his buddy does stay dead. Good to know. So the enemies do not respawn, I guess, at... Oh, never mind. He was just over in the corner there. At least I think this is a wrench. I think it's just a big hammer or a club or something. Ooh, aerial blitz. You can perform a surprise attack from the air on creatures that have not yet detected you. It's a technique called aerial blitz, which can be performed when jumping from a high place towards a creature. A jump, RB. Okay. Oh, and it does a lot of damage. The other reason why I would want some resolution options, I'm getting some bad screen tearing on my end. so we kind of have a sec. Oh, roll to evade. I know. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, what? Oh, we have multiple endings on this. Oh, that was a supposed to lose fight. Oh. Oh, projection refers to all environments, objects, and beings projected within the inner world, such as a subject's dream, including the extractor, may also be referred to as a projection. Okay. So we're in some kind of odd dimensional limbo. Huh. All right. Yeah, intriguing. Would prefer to maybe have a, I don't know, like, again, only real note so far is just, I really need resolution options or just more options to really fix the game up in certain ways. And I don't know if this game's just, I don't know if it's because of the way the game is built or if my PC is just that old, but it is taking a second to load. These load times are not the best. And like, I'm okay with some kind of a long wait if need be, but I can understand, like, you want to get back into the action, so short load times are usually a good thing. Yeah, these load times are not very, yeah, they're pretty long. Which I like, I'm used to long load times on occasion. I grew up in an era where my internet in my household made watching Flash cartoons extremely laborious. Like, they would be slow at, like, really, really, really slow at points. So I get it. And I can usually wait these out without much issue because I could just go on, like, my phone on socials or something and be like, all right, what's going on there? But yeah, I can understand how this could be a bit long of a wait. And hitting buttons is not helping. There's no press A to continue after the load. There we go. So yeah, that seemed to have been a supposed to lose fight. I don't know how close I was to actually winning it, but we'll see how it goes. E. I think it. Yeah, left face button.
Where am I?
This place is the world. Can you talk?
My head feels like it's splitting apart.
It seems like an overload occurred due to the first link. I'll give you something that makes you feel most comfortable.
A pipe? Yes! Yeah, just take a huff on the pipe. Restore your mental strength. There you go. When it's used, it recovers HP. It can be recharged through the power of the lamp. In the dream, weakening mental strength can lead to loss of consciousness. Just having it provides a sense of comfort. Oh boy. Just take a puff on the pipe. There are various items in the inner world that can be used by switching depending on the situation. Can use a pipe to recover your damage when you've suffered. Items can be registered and used in the equipment window. Okay.
Focus on that to calm your mind.
I was not expecting to just get given a full-on pipe. All right, so I can tell this probably is an earlier build because they also haven't let the controller icons take over onto the save points and talking to NPCs. Again, that's fine. Early builds are not that big of a deal with these streams. I'm okay with it. There we go. Now we've got the pipe on standby. All right, so what the fuck is the deal? I've got some, like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I have some really bad screen tearing on my side.
This place is a dream built from memories and the energy of the unconscious.
Dream? Unconscious? I don't understand.
Revolution.
Some confusion is normal in this stage.
Who are you?
I'm Lindsay Amelia Grace. I brought you here to help you.
Why am I here? I was. Ugh. Let me out of here.
Unfortunately, unless you're disconnected from the outside, it's impossible. The only way for you to leave is to open a door leading to reality.
So we are not in our actual reality.
A door?
The door you seek is hidden in the deep unconscious of the subject.
Are we dream diving into people? What is going on
You'll
here?
need to extract clues to head there.
Ask about
What does
subject.
the subject mean?
The subject is the target you're linked to in the world.
Okay, so yeah, it is. It's kind of like, okay, so we're linked into someone's mind.
Their unconscious forms this world and is the origin of everything in this dream. The unconscious of the subjects stems from their memories and emotions experienced in reality.
Oh, so the world is not in a war setting. We're in somebody's mind who's remembering a war. Okay.
This place is where such memories project.
Does that create the door out of here?
No, the door to reality is formed by your unconscious. But memories deep within the subject's unconscious are key to finding your way.
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but there's like a
Unconscious always
crackling
hides its
sound.
secrets in the depths.
I don't know if it's part of the sound design or the music or what, but I can hear it.
Please take this.
Yeah, it's just this like buzzing sound, or a
The door
crackle
you see, you'll need to extract.
about the
What
extraction.
does extract mean?
It's not easy, but you can do it using your abilities as an extractor.
Extractor?
The tool you have can create cracks in the unconscious of the subject.
Oh, that's not voiced. If you succeed in creating a crack, you've achieved your first goal of the extraction.
What's next?
Through the created crack, you can use the Reaper in your right hand for extraction. It's an essential tool for an extractor.
The Reaper.
It's not just a tool for extraction.
It's a form of your unconscious that can project and manipulate energy in the subject's dream.
Bring me the symbol you find.
Symbol?
The symbol is deeply
The symbol,
connected to the memories,
revolution,
emotions,
kernel.
or experiences
I'm stuck in a
of dreams.
projection of the unconscious. And my ass cheeks have suddenly made themselves 3 times larger by result. The symbol is deeply connected to the memories, emotions, and experiences of dreamers.
By incepting the symbol, you can use it to project thoughts related to it. Projecting holds boundless power. You should progressively increase the scale of thoughts.
Oh, what's going on there? The audio just suddenly got really quiet with her.
Do you have any more questions?
What does extract?
No,
What does extract mean?
leave.
Please take this.
There we go. Oh, I was meant to be given that. Oops. Lamp. Lamp imbued with Lindsay's power can travel to the last remembered lamp when used. Close your eyes and focus on the lamp. Faint memories come to mind. People on the battlefield are calling her Angel. It's the lamp of an angel who saved countless lives.
A lantern imbued with my power. If you need it, light it and think of this place. It will lead you back here. I'll be analyzing the target in this place. Return whenever you find a clue. Please, be careful.
I see. So the lamp is supposed to bring us back here as opposed to back to the last lamp. No, I still hear the buzzing. And it's mostly just in the overworld that I'm hearing it. you do not take hits. Or you can tank some hits, buddy. So far, this feels fine. Like, once you get into the swing of things, yeah, everything feels good. It's just, it takes a bit of getting used to, because I don't know if this is the only weapon we can really use right now. Select the crossroads. In the complexly intertwined world, the complexly intertwined world of the subconscious, there are various paths leading to different places. In situations where multiple paths are laid out, you can choose the path you desire. Press the key at the end of the crossroads to move the desired direction. So that means we have a hub, and then we can go to different areas from said hub. So a bit Demon Soulsy. We'll just keep going right. I like the art direction of the environments, very nice. Can I hop up to you? Yes. Ow. What? I thought I was hitting RB for the strike. Alright, I guess I couldn't do it. Oh god. Please let me get up. Oh my god, you are relentless. Smoke up the pipe. Okay. Yeah, I see this being a tough one. Okay, so a red attack means probably not an attack that I can readily take, like it's a super attack. Good to know. All right, let's try that again. Because like the game feels okay so far. It's really slow versus how I'm used to most Souls-likes that I've really played or seen. Ow. What? I dodged that. Recall. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Brought to mind beginning focus sensation of tranquility and surrounding skill points. Okay, it's a skill tree. Okay, so we have a leveling system. Good to know. All right, let's see about the skill tree. Settings, inventory, equipment. How do I get the skill tree? Maybe it's a lamp thing. Yeah, it's just one of those things where you kind of have to wait it out a bit in order to get the proper. The proper hits in. Doing the guard at the right time though is really good. Am I invincible during that? I have no idea. Okay, and it does not guard from behind. Okay, that's... Okay, maybe I should be doing that more. That's really good. You gonna just... Stay in that direction? Nope. Come on. Come on, buddy. Spark up. Oh my God, you're strong. Okay. So, yeah, some enemies are easier to parry than others. Okay. Unstable pistol. Remnants of a pistol used by a mysterious man can be projected through inspection. It irradiates energy as if it's unstable and might disappear. The man using this pistol was skillfully attacking. To understand its exact purpose, it seems necessary to stabilize it. Okay, so that probably means, hey, fix the pistol and you'll have a ranged move. Which will be nice. Seems to be locked. I can't spark up. Is that in the items? No. Is that in the symbols? No. No. Okay, so that's locked. Can't do anything with that. So that cleared everything out here. I guess maybe that wasn't the right... That may have been the right direction, but I don't have a key for where the right direction even is. I guess we'll see. Yep, okay, so the red eye attacks are the strong ones that I should be avoiding at all cost. Good to know. Well. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna have much survivability on that front. Can I show her the pistol I got to be like, hey, what's with the pistol? Let's see.
I brought it.
Indeed. It's a symbol.
Oh, sure enough.
Do you remember what I told you about project?
Yes.
Projecting is the process of turning your unconscious into a physical form. Through the incepting of the symbol, it can be projected in various forms. The obstacles and creatures created by the subject's unconscious are not just simple forms. Some of them can be quite threatening. Just like fitting various tools to your arm. By incepting multiple symbols, you can gain abilities to respond to different situations.
Definitely. I don't like it, but it seems useful.
Projecting is the result of combining your will and the power of your unconscious. It will be an essential tool for solving problems you face in the world. Give me the symbol. I'll proceed the inception.
Okay. Extractor pistol. And now we have a gun. I think. Do we have it now? Open equipment menu, project selected symbol, switch the symbol. Inception. Without much focus, the exact shape, texture, and operational method of the symbol comes to mind. Use the symbol equipped in the equipment menu. Okay. So, equipment, symbol, gun. Okay. Well, next, let's check to see if we can do the travel recall. There we go. All right, so yeah, sure enough, these are our only weapons in this game. Okay. Absorbing crevice. Recalls the crevice's ability to draw energy around subconsciousness. Enables rapid recovery of mental strength by striking right after damage. Yes, please. Oh, it's already memorized. Endurance leverages the crevice's absorption abilities to withstand impacts. This constant effect reduces received physical damage upon successful defense. Recalls the extractor's special vision, consistently creates larger cracks upon successful deflect. Distinctly remembers materialized subconsciousness shows cracks visible only to the extractor. Okay. I'm guessing all these may be locked by the demo. Okay, so that's memorized. Memorizable. That's memorized. Agony 1 expands the capacity for handling thoughts. A constant memory that increases the maximum limit of vapor. In this realm, though it is thought is power, deep immersion and refining thoughts equate to gaining strength. Calmness maintains calm in crisis situations. A constant effect that enhances recovery when using healing items. The ability to withstand any stress in a steel-like mind that does not lose its composure. Let's go with enhanced recovery. Never mind, I don't have enough. Let's just go with... Okay, so I can only do these two right now. Let's go with this. Okay. That should hopefully be a bit better. I wonder if we get something that can increase my attack speed. Okay. It's gonna take a lot of practice, especially to different enemies, to get good at parrying those blows, but I could see this being fun to do for the skill stuff in plot inferred. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that does a lot. Whew, okay. Not my cleanest deal. Sneak at the gun. Okay. Made it past. So yeah, we will not be getting any other weapons besides this. We can get augments to our arm and stuff to benefit our attacking, but we do not get anything that is good for new weapons or anything like that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Got a little health back out of that. That's good. Still need to get a pipe back, though. I need to increase my pipe usage. And we don't have any maps in play here. A horrendous dilemma is weighing him down because that shouldn't happen, or shouldn't have happened. Can we do a recall? Oh, I guess we could do that too. Absorb more energy leaked from cracks. I'll take that. So I'm guessing the skill tree probably gets more and more extensive as we continue throughout the game. Or as we would continue through the game. Alright, let's rest since we already used up all of our shots. Rest. There. Oh, am I out of ammo? Huh. My gun doesn't refill at checkpoints? Okay. What's over here? Hello. Hi.
Can you see me? Ugh, what is she really up to?
Who are you?
I'm George. Just think of me as a ghost wandering this world. You seem to be an extractor. What's your name? It's okay if you don't want to talk. Hmm? Haha, I see. You smoke a pipe. This isn't one I made. It seems to have been modified quite a bit. Its structure is very unique. What a curious coincidence. It might be this is your totem, since we're connected. Let me help you out. Here, mental strength is as good as your physical health. Losing your mind means death. A totem is a projection of what you relied on in reality, coming from your unconscious.
Oh, so my totem would be my computer.
There should be a pipe bowl here that your unconscious created. Find it and bring it to me. I'll increase the capacity of the pipe you can carry. I might be the only one who can do this here. You're lucky.
Hand over pipe bowl.
It seems you don't have it. If you find a pipe...
Okay, ask about the woman.
Did you just see that woman who appeared?
A woman. You might have seen an illusion.
An illusion?
Yes, this place may look convincingly real, but it's still a dream created by the unconscious. The illusion created by your unconscious must be related to you. If it's a figure that takes the form of a real person, it must be someone important to you. Well, you'll find out when the time comes.
Okay.
Well,
So that's all there is
see
with
you
that.
later.
So I guess pipe bowl could mean we could either get a big increase to our heal amount, or we could get a increase to the amount of pipes we can have. Either way, that'd be useful. I'll just go ahead and walk past you. Oh, come on, I could roll past that. I just want to get up here and take care of you. There. We don't have a stamina bar, which is pretty useful since I can just seem to keep attacking and attacking with no issues. All right. I see that we have a few things going on here. One, there's an item up there I could grab. Two, there's a dude and a few other people here. Yeah, come over here, buddy. Ah, shit. Oh, I can lose them. Oh, cool. Turn around, buddy. Do it. Turn around. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Turn around. Do it. Do it. Do it. Turn around. Come on, don't be shy. He's shy. He won't turn around for me. Yeah, my best bet. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and grab what this may be. That could have gone worse. Hey, sure enough. A small container for holding the pipe's filler can be equipped through George to increase the number of times the pipe can be used. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, so depending on how well I parry, I can just straight up instantly do my extraction. Cool. let's get George the pipe bowl. Then we'll keep going.
You've come? Oh, you found a pipe bowl. Wait a moment. Good, it's successful. Bring it to me whenever you find one.
All right.
Well, see you later.
So with that done, let's rest and then we can get... Now we'll have 2 pipes, which is pretty significant. Do we have any stuff we can do recalls with? Ground sweep recalls the technique to swiftly closing in to attack a creature's lower parts, particularly following certain projectiles or projects. This maneuver allows for a powerful strike against an unguarded enemy, quickly incapacitating them. Okay. I think I'd rather have the calmness. Need to learn Precede Memory. Okay, so I need to learn that to learn that. Got it. Okay. Let's rest to get our pipe back up. There. All right. I'm just gonna sneak past him. Never mind, I can't. Okay. Spark it up. Wait for you to come by so I can do my thing. And then I'll get the friend over there and see about other forms of attack I can do. There. Yeah, I'm not very good at fighting these axe guys. It's because, like, the guard window is just so, like, I don't know. Like, you gotta figure out the timing really well in order to get the guards down. Okay. But I mean, so far the gameplay just feels slow but fine, you know? It just takes a bit to get used to. But I mean, I could just dodge roll to victory, which is what I tend to usually do most of the time. Shit. Plus, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes when you're able to, like, because like enemies clearly get some kind of super armor when they're attacking. I just don't know, like, okay, are they getting super armor with their regular attacks, or or what? I don't know. I just need to get used to. Let's practice against this guy. No. So I need to do it twice on those guys in order to get the timing done, because it's like you block one hit, then they'll come back for another. Kind of like the Reaper enemy from Devil May Cry 3. Or not the enemy, the boss that becomes an enemy. Let's try that again and see if that really is the case. Because like the window is just, it takes a bit for the guard to actually get up. I turned around like an idiot. That was my own fault. Okay, but if I get 2 parries, then that is just a guaranteed. Okay, good to know. Oh, I could really use a sprint right now. Like... Okay, so it only heals up to the dark gray bar in my health. All right, good to know. So yeah, the game is just meant to be like taken a bit more slowly, more methodically. Figure out your... Oh, God. It's just, like, everything's slow and takes a minute to do, and I understand why, but damn. At least I kinda get what I'm supposed to do with the axe guy, with his attack pattern. I just think that I may make my situation here on the front of, like, sneak attacks are going to be pretty predominant, I think. you. One less accident to laboriously fight. I was holding guard, but okay. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing, is that you kind of have to wait to get in position first before you can fully get into any other kind of animation like a guard or what have you. There we go. Okay, this is going better. There we go. There we go. And I still have both of my heals. Yeah, this takes a second to get used to. Oh, come on. But that was the right call. That was the right call. And I want to finish this because I feel like that could be a boss area, which, you know, we'll see how that goes. If I want to at least see the boss, if there is a boss to this demo, before I wrap it up with this one. Okay, there. Get one last axe person to have to deal with here. There we go. I guess I have to be at a certain height before the aerial attack counts, huh? Good to know, I suppose. Ideally, you know, it'd be nice to just pull it off no matter the height, but I guess they want a certain height to be available before you do it. Because, like, not even that rock is high enough. Yeah, so far the game feels okay. It's just, it's slower than I'm used to, and admittedly it is a little rough around the edges in certain parts. But I, again, imagine that this must be an earlier build of the game. Beautiful. I wonder if I don't attack enough in time for them to, like, while they're in that down state, do they eventually just get back up and fully recoup for a fight? Gotta wonder about that. Okay, that was not blockable. Alright, still got a good majority of my health and 2 heals. Cemetery's key. Oh, there was a locked door that was past everything. Alright. Also, we get a lantern. Fuck yeah. Let's... Can we recall something right now? Let's see. Could do the ground sweep. Calmness. See that. I want to see a new move. Question is, how do we pull that move off? But first, might as well rest. And we can travel between points immediately, which is nice. There isn't really a tutorial on how to use those moves. Symbol, no. Inventory, no, 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 no. Does it? Hold on, let me check it again. Recall. Recalls the technique of swiftly closing in to attack a creature's lower part, particularly close. Yeah, it's not. Doesn't tell me how to pull it off. I do like the animations, though. It really sells how heavy this weapon is to wield. This is where we were before. Ow. Once more, I wish I could have been told how the technique was supposed to be done. Don't know how I'm supposed to do it. Because the face buttons are all used up for something. That's guard. That's attack. The gun won't be used until I run out of pipe, I think. No, wait, it was used when I had pipe. How do I do this? Hold on. Recall. Ground sweep recalls the technique. Projector applied. Oh, to the pistol. Oh. Okay, so it's not to my move set. Okay. All right, well, since it's giving me a shortcut straight to the cemetery already, let's just go to the cemetery. Let's go. I like the sort of cracked, floating environment stuff in the background. It's very nice to look at. Oh, hello. Are you the boss? You're the boss. Maybe. So I'm kind of not getting where the health bar is supposed to be. I'm guessing the middle thing is supposed to be the boss's posture or something. And then the health for the boss, I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. Can I get some pot shots in? I can. I can get pot shots while the boss is setting up. Spark up. Spark up. Did that do it? Yeah! Unless you get another. Oh, you get another. Oh, hello. Oh, so that can happen. It's possible. I think it's possible. We can do this. Okay, cool concept, and I am getting the ideas down. And I guess so long as I keep to his front, when the boss's arm comes out, I can potentially win this. Because there's not really a whole lot else I can do aside from grinding the skill points for more stuff, because everything that I've earned right now is probably what is appropriate for this area. And at least I can get pot shots as the boss starts. That's nice. The re-guarding after getting your guard broken takes a second before it can actually happen because of how slow the guard gets to, you know, guarding. It's possible, it's just you really got to time it well. But I am thankful that I can just take pot shots at the boss at the start. That's pretty fun. I don't know if it's intentional, but I like to do it. I didn't guard in time for that. That was my own fault. I mistimed on that guard. Tough fight. If this is what Sekiro is probably like, then I guess this will be acting as good training. And again, I don't have a stamina bar, so at least I could just run with no issue. All right, let's fight. I blame Lies of P for making me try to be used to faster reactions. Okay. I think we can do it, because we made it past the first phase once. So I guess what we're supposed to be doing is helping somebody's subconscious be restored or something. I'm not really grasping what the general idea of why we're here is right now. I released it at the last second. I thought I could get a hit in. Oh, come on. phase down. Well, see, without a health bar, I don't really have a point of reference as to how far I'm supposed to go. I think I'll give it one more attempt and then I'm gonna stop because I want to move on to the next demo potentially, but yeah, this is fun. It's got some cool ideas and it plays well if you're into the more slower paced kind of style of Soulsborne style games. It's just a bit rough around the edges and probably could use some fixes. As I said, I've been, like, I don't know if y'all are seeing it on your end, but I'm dealing with a pretty continuous screen tearing problem on mine as I walk through the game. Not to mention some button inputs not displaying on menus the way they should, or... What? I hit dodge roll, hello? That one won't count. I was not sure what I was doing there. Yeah, that attempt was not a good one. That is not an attempt that I would point to and be, see, I am not a bad gamer. I'm totally in the games. The game is in my mind and I am in the games. All right. This will be the last attempt I do. When did I turn around? Hello? Okay, so I can't block those. Yeah, I think that's it. We got to at least see the first boss, but I have no reference point for how far the fight is supposed to go before I win, or before I even reach the second phase. So, yeah. I don't know if no health bar is intentional, but it's not typically my cup of tea when it comes to fights. All right, well, that is Vapor World. Overall, neat game. Got some good ideas, and I can see it being fun and has a lot of technical stuff that could be really fun to play for a Souls-like. But it does need some fixes on a few things. One, it could use some more options on the display and control situation, and also, you know, as you could see, there were some moments where the UI's inputs for lighting the lamps and talking to NPCs was still on keyboard and mouse as opposed to controller. And yeah, my other thing is that I'm not the biggest fan of how the game is tutorialized, frankly. Like, I'd like some better ways of being able to learn how to parry properly, and maybe, like, I still don't really know what the technique unlocked was supposed to be for, so I don't really know what I was missing there, but overall, I think this is definitely worth a wish list. So please, if you're interested in 2D Souls-likes, give this a wish list. It has a really good atmosphere too. It's just a bit rough around the edges because I think this might be an earlier build of the game. So yeah, thank you all for checking this video out, and yeah, check out Vapor World. And thank you for checking the stream of this out. So yeah, wishlist Vapor World. See if you can get past the first boss.